player receives an update from his representative.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Corbin Burns gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Thames into foul. No one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cook is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bandy shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he fouls this one off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone.
So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. Fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Ready now, Steve Cook. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still tied 3-3.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Felipe Vasquez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kevin Segrist hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Brewers, 3 runs, 11 hits.
Saturday night baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Brent Suter will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook takes it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Stepping in, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. This one's down to third. Cook is there. And that's the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Jet Bandy. He singled his last time up.
Jet Bandy.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Steve Cook goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Frazier, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Derek Norris would be next. The 3-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
Ready to take his hacks again, Steve Cook, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cook is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Santana giving chase.
You're going.
He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Second and third, 2 away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he misses, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Will Harris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Will Harris.
Gregory Polanco will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard up the middle.
On the back.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-5 tonight. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brent Suter notches his 3rd win of the year. Tyson Ross was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Pirates, 5 runs.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Klezak, what do you got?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile an hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out to right field. Santana is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Gonzalez stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. This year against right-handed pitching, Cook is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Yelich is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, Steve Cook. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-1. Out into right center, well hit. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
The batter, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Cook over at second. Polanco at first, one gone. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Number 7 will be next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Into the box now, number 7. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Josh Bell will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Pirates 6 and the Brewers 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs. Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Milwaukee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jeremy Jeffress wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Will Harris records the save, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.